Princess Anne's dog attacked and killed one of Queen Elizabeth's corgis, leading to Balmoral ban. Boris Johnson has revealed he was advised against bringing his Jack Russell cross to Balmoral because of a previous incident involving one of Queen Elizabeth's corgis. In his memoirs, he recounts his first visit to the royal family's private Scottish retreat as Prime Minister in September 2019. At the time, he and Carrie were not married, and some newspapers were asking if they would be allowed to sleep in the same bedroom. He writes, "As anyone could have predicted, the Queen did not give a monkey's about any of this. Though we were advised against bringing Dilyn the dog. Apparently, Princess Anne had once brought some dogs and they killed a corgi." Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. In his book, which is being serialised by the Mail, the former Tory PM gives no further details about the attack. However, Anne's beloved English bull terriers have landed her in trouble several times over the years. In 2003, it was reported that her bull terrier Dottie had attacked a corgi named Farrow during the royals' traditional Christmas get-together at Sandringham. Farrow was so badly injured he had to be put down by an emergency vet, with an insider reporting a lot of blood and a lot of screaming. The previous year, Anne was taken to court after Dottie bit two boys, aged 7 and 12 years old, in Windsor Great Park. They were taken to hospital but did not require stitches. The Princess Royal was fined £500 and ordered to pay compensation. And in 1991, a previous English bull terrier named Eglantine attacked another dog in Windsor Great Park and later bit a spectator during horse trials held at Gatcombe Park, Anne's estate. Johnson's dog, Dilyn, is another rambunctious pooch. One visitor to number 10 claimed to have seen the dog mount a stool made from the foot of an elephant shot by US President Teddy Roosevelt. With the Jack Russell cross left back in London, the ex-Tory leader goes on to say that his first visit to Balmoral was a curiously calming experience. "I will never forget the sparks of the torches," he writes. "I had to pinch myself as the then 93-year-old monarch drove us at top speed in her Range Rover, bouncing up an unmade road with the moon shining on the moors. We reached a bothy, once a favourite of Queen Victoria, and it felt so paradoxical, so topsy-turvy, to watch the Queen bustle around and make her special vinaigrette and lay out the elements of the picnic in their Tupperware boxes. The Duke of Edinburgh fired up his enormous steel barbecue which he had designed and made himself, and after supper he and I talked for a while by the fire, about the disasters of human demography, and the loss of the natural world. Finally, we were summoned outside, where a torchlit procession of pipers had appeared. I will never forget the sparks of the torches flying upwards into the night sky, and Her Majesty watching her piper intently, beaming, and tapping time with her foot. Princess Anne stands in for King Charles on historic anniversary. Princess Anne stepped in for King Charles this weekend as she paid a visit to the Netherlands to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the Battle of Arnhem. During her two-day visit, the Royal, 74, was joined by her husband Sir Timothy Lawrence, 69. The Princess attended on behalf of His Majesty, whose schedule of public engagements has been modified following his cancer diagnosis. In her role as President of the Commonwealth War Graves Commission, Anne attended a ceremony on Sunday at the Arnhem Oosterbeek War Cemetery. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. She was pictured laying a wreath at the foot of the Cross of Sacrifice in tribute to the troops who fought in Operation Market Garden in 1944. Operation Market Garden was intended to create a route for the Allied forces into northern Germany. It saw around 1,900 Allied airborne troops from the 4th Parachute Brigade jump from military aircrafts into the occupied Netherlands in an attempt to capture the bridges at Arnhem. Elsewhere during the service, Princess Anne read Psalm 91. For the poignant outing, and looked smart in a slate grey skirt suit splashed with navy polka dots. She slipped on a pair of black leather pumps and accessorized with a matching leather handbag. The royal coiffed her tresses into her trademark bouffant style and added a pair of statement pearl earrings for added sophistication. Last night, meanwhile, Princess Anne and Timothy attended a reception at the Airborne Museum Hartenstein in Oosterbeek. The former hotel served as the headquarters of the British 1st Airborne Division during the battle. During the event, the mother of two said on behalf of the monarch, 80 years ago, on this very weekend, Operation Market Garden was underway in this region of the Netherlands. An ambitious joint airborne and ground forces operation designed to seize crucial bridges to enable the advance into Germany. Its ultimate aim was to end the war within a matter of months. The friendships made during those difficult days of September 1944 between the Dutch and their liberators continued after the war. I saw this for myself 5 years ago when, as Colonel-in-Chief of the Parachute Regiment, I attended the 75th anniversary commemorations. She continued, tragically, despite the endless courage of all those who served in an operation whose renown echoes through the generations, the Netherlands had one more terrible winter to suffer before liberation finally arrived. Today, on this 80th anniversary, it is with a deep sense of gratitude and humility that we remember all those in the British, Allied and Commonwealth forces who served and died fighting for our freedom. Let us also remember those magnificently courageous members of the Dutch resistance and gallant civilians who endured so much during the Second World War. The late Queen's only daughter also met Jeff Roberts, 99, believed to be the only British soldier to travel to Arnhem for the commemorations this year. Jeff flew by glider into Arnhem during Operation Market Garden but was captured as the Allies retreated after their efforts were thwarted by strong resistance from Nazi troops, and he spent the rest of the war in a German prisoner of war camp. If you are reading this, the chances are you are obsessed with all things royalty, which is just as well because so are we. So obsessed, in fact, we've launched a club solely dedicated to covering them. So welcome to the Hello Royal Club. We would love you to join us there. Interactive community offering behind-the-scenes access, exclusive royal interviews, unmissable royal insights, and an illustrious royal inner circle. The princess congratulated staff and volunteers for their remarkable service, and said it was a pleasure to be involved with the charity. Victim Support is an independent charity dedicated to supporting people affected by crime and traumatic incidents in England and Wales. It provides free, confidential support 24 hours a day, whether victims have reported the crime to police or not. Martin, 57, was violently attacked after he intervened to stop a man from strangling a woman outside his home. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.